How many bottles of pills did you give him?
All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Rated T. We had to take about a year off, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Had a year-long trip out to the Middle East.
That's right.
Yeah, but I'm back, ready to kick this thing off again.
Glad to have you back. We missed you while you were gone.
Thank you, sir.
I missed doing this. I'm glad I got to come back for another episode.
Yeah, definitely. This time we are covering the 1990 movie I Love You to Death, starring Kevin Kline, William Hurt, Keanu Reeves, Tracey Ullman,
River Phoenix.
Yeah,
River Phoenix.
Cameo appearances by Phoebe Cates and Heather Graham.
And SNL cast member.
Yeah, Victoria Jackson.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Victoria Jackson, yeah.
And Major League actor James Gammon.
James Gammon.
Joining me today, our first repeat host, Chase Willett. How you doing, man?
Man, Bryant, I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. I feel very honored to be the first repeat host. Hopefully a three-peat.
Yeah,
and maybe
definitely.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to talking some I Love You to Death.
Definitely. Yeah. So, what do you got going on, man? What's been new since the last time?
New since the last time, the first thing is I have a baby coming.
Ooh,
so
congrats.
I'll plug that. Baby dropping in September.
Yeah.
So I've been working with our beloved local independent theater called The Grand Cinema. I got to be start on the board a couple months ago, and it's been great so far. So that's been an experience, and then just been trying to go there as much as possible. I've been to 2 movies since they reopened in April. Yeah, it's been cool.
So, overall plot, how would you describe it?
Okay, so as quickly as I can describe, so Joey Boca owns and operates a very popular pizza shop with his wife, and he is messing around constantly on his wife and business partner.
Yeah.
That's the setup.
Yeah.
She finds out, she goes back to her mother, who's very strong-fisted, and says we should kill him.
Rather see him dead first.
Good. He deserves to die. The sooner he's dead, the sooner you begin to live.
So after many botched attempts to take his life, he survives. They go to jail. Spoiler alert. But then he's like, I'm not going to press charges, release them, which I think the state would still be upset. But then he has a change of heart through all this. And it's like, I love my wife. I'm going to stay with my wife. Yeah. And that's that.
This movie was directed by Lawrence Kasdan. Wrote a lot of big blockbusters, like in the 80s. Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, pretty big director too, but this was kind of a departure for him. It was written by this guy named John Kastmeyer, who, this is his one and only writing credit.
Wow. Okay.
General thoughts on this movie. What do you got?
General thoughts. So, as we were talking as it came in, I liked it more than I thought I would. It seems like such a goofy kind of miss when you watch the trailer. But we were talking about it. The actors that filled the roles have so much charisma, natural charisma. Like, they're fun to look at, they're fun to listen to. So they kind of made the characters interesting. And I just enjoyed it a little more than expected.
Yeah. To me, the best 2 actors are River Phoenix.
Yeah.
He did an outstanding job in this, kind of playing Devo, the kind of new age.
Agey. Yeah.
And then Joan Plowright. Wasn't too familiar with her work, but she was Mama Naja.
Yeah, she was great.
She did an outstanding job, I thought. Too.
Yeah, but River, back to that, he plays this new agey guy, so he's got this good balance of a 90s kind of young adult, but also he's still very new agey and has this optimism about him.
Yeah, I remember he talks to the biker.
Yeah, everybody likes him.
Who's talking about going to Bellingham or something. Yeah,
that's right.
I hear Spitto took off to Bellingham. Yeah?
Gotta go, man.
Okay, take it easy, Billy.
All right, so for the Tacoma tie for this movie, Lawrence Kasdan decided to have this movie be set in Tacoma because he wanted something a bit more industrial.
Yeah.
And they definitely got that, especially when they were shooting out the window of the police station.
Yeah.
You see Commencement Bay and all the smokestacks out there. So possibly not the greatest reason for setting it in Tacoma, but they did hit a bunch of different areas.
Totally.
So first one, right off the bat, you have Joey Boca's Pizza. So right now it's the Bostwick Cafe. But it's in the Bostwick Building.
Okay.
So you've been there?
I don't know. I didn't
Okay.
put that together. I paused it every time they were outside the shop, but I couldn't quite place it.
Yeah. So it's in downtown Tacoma on Broadway and 9th. And, I mean, you can't miss it. It's like a triangle-shaped building.
Yeah.
So
Have you been in the cafe?
I have.
Did they have any references to the movie in there?
I went in there before I knew this movie
so
was filmed in there, but I should go back there.
Why do they have?
Yeah.
Why do they have Frank Sinatra on the wall?
Yeah. Or Pope John Paul II.
Yeah. They don't update their popes.
The next one I have, very famous Tacoma landmark.
Yeah.
Bob's Java Jive.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Have you ever been to Bob's
I've
Java
never
Jive?
been. I feel bad.
Oh no.
I got good friends who do karaoke there. I used to, and they still have it going. I actually pulled it up last night because I watched the movie really late, and they were open. And they're like open till 2 a.m. I was like, you're the only place right now open till 2 a.m. and I love that. But that was an iconic one.
Yeah. So Bob's Java Jive is like a Tacoma, like literally a landmark at this point. Like it's on the National Registry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of historic places.
Yeah.
So it's over 100 years old, very storied history. Lot of Pacific Northwest, musicians like Nirvana's been there, The Adventures, Nico Case who worked there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
okay.
So there was like 2 pet monkeys in there at one point, like Java and Jive. Yeah. So Tacoma doesn't have the best history with like caged
Before
apes.
food inspection stuff really ramped up.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves apparently wanted to buy it for
No way.
$1 million at one point and move it.
Seems high.
Move it from Tacoma to Hawaii.
No shit. Wow. What a strange proposition.
Next one I have is the Elks Temple. It doubles as like the police station.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
It
makes
honestly
sense.
seems like they just slapped the police station sign on there.
Yeah.
Like you don't see the Spanish Steps, so that would be like a dead giveaway.
Sure.
But since you don't see that, you just kind of get the entrance. So the first time that Mama Naja tries to find a killer,
Yes.
it's like in a van down by Murray
The river.
Morgan Bridge.
Yeah.
I actually really like that area. Like you get a very good view of that bridge. It's like my favorite bridge, especially if you're like at the top of 9th Street and then it's like this big hill down to yeah, so that's I mean Tacoma has a lot of good bridges, like
Great bridges. There's also Lift Bridge Coffee.
The next one I have is the Boca Residence, which surprisingly they actually give the address in the movie.
Yeah, this is Detective Carlos Wiley. I'm at 424 North C, as in Charlie.
And if you go onto Google Maps, you can see that it's the actual exterior.
Yeah.
Which, if I was the owner of the house, I don't know, like
How
I'd
you'd feel about it, just the address being in the movie.
Yeah, like they could have made something up, like Smith Street or something. But
yeah, totally.
so there's another one that I wanted to mention. It's the Via Rosalie Apartments.
Yeah.
It's like basically connected to Joey Boca's Pizza.
Yeah.
Like he just goes around the corner.
Yep.
When he's going to like fix the
pipes.
Yeah. So this was kind of a shock to me, but they passed like a barber shop.
Yeah.
And there's still a barber shop.
You're kidding. What's the name of the barbershop?
SMR Barbershop is what it's called.
Okay.
I couldn't tell. I tried to pause it, but I couldn't tell like on the window.
Yeah.
It's the same barbershop.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be. So then there are a couple Tacoma landmarks which show up kind of like in the background.
Yeah.
Obviously the Dome.
Dome is huge.
Yeah. Like they make a point to show the Dome,
Yes.
I feel like.
Yeah.
It's when Devo and Joey are talking in the van.
Having a come to Jesus meeting as well.
Yeah. And then also in that scene earlier, I think they're on Tacoma Avenue South. Because if you look at the back window, you can see like the Holy Rosary Church. Which that I think is another Tacoma institution.
Oh,
I think it's shut down at this point, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
you could see it from I-5.
Okay.
All right, so final rating on this movie. What do you got? Out of 10 stars.
Out of 10 stars. I want to put it though honestly above a 5.
A 5. Okay.
A 6 feels okay.
Yeah.
Which is just at the cutoff of like if you have time and you've got nothing else to do.
Yeah. I would say probably a 6 out of 10 for me. It's not bad by any means. It's not one of the great comedies of all time. It's just, but it still is enjoyable.
It's and you get to see this ensemble of like really great actors and these charismatic people that are playing like very broadly drawn characters,
Yeah.
but they're all very distinct too. There's not one
Yeah.
person that's like the other.
All right, everybody. That wraps it up for episode 4 of Rated T. I want to thank Chase Willett
Thank you.
for being our first returning guest host. I
feel
appreciate it, man.
very proud of that. I hope I can be a three-peat.
Definitely. So, all right, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.